Repertory Company Theaters, RCT360. Welcome back if you've been here before, and we're glad to see you. If you're just now first joining us, be sure and like and comment and let us know that you're here. This is webcast number 3, and I'm Deidre Sherm.
I'm Laura Alley.
And I'm Rachel Ratcliffe.
And we're just so happy to see you here today. We hope this brings you some laughter and hope and love as we are sheltering in place and keeping our social distancing in check. So, ladies, there's a theme this week. And to introduce that thing, I want to let us
couple questions.
Here it is.
Couple questions, a couple rapid fire ones. Are you ready?
All right.
Oh, was born ready, Deidre.
It's called Pick Your Favorite Teacher. Which would you rather have as your teacher? Dewey Finn from School of Rock or Mrs. Darbus from High School Musical?
Dewey Finn.
Mrs. Darbus.
Good answers.
Thank you.
Especially if you love Jack Black.
I do. I love
All right, next
I do.
one. Miss Honey from Matilda or Maria from Sound of Music, because she had to teach all those kids her ABCs.
Miss Honey.
Maria.
Oh, you're split again.
Split
This is so
decision.
exciting. And our final one is Dr. Dillamon from Wicked or Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I don't think Lin-Manuel Miranda is officially a teacher.
Yeah.
Well, see, I homeschool my oldest, and ever since he wrote Hamilton, we have supplemented for that financial and for our history class. So definitely a teacher.
All right.
Well, then it's Lin-Manuel all the way.
All
I love
day,
that
he
man.
wins,
Good,
hands down.
I love it. I love it. Well, if you haven't already figured out, our theme for this week is teachers. And we want to spend this time recognizing and appreciating our teachers that we have. So we wanted to take a moment and let you see some of our RCT rep members who are also teachers. So ladies, take a look at this.
You both know Aaron Gallagher, who played Shrek at RCT. He's working hard at Frank McMillan Junior High. Thanks, Aaron.
So something to look forward to. Thanks, guys. See you later.
Here's one of our newer rep members this year, Laura Merchant. Look at her keeping those kids at Trivium Academy on schedule with her choreography. Way to go! Who can forget an RCT favorite, Jennifer McMillan, recently seen as Mrs. Banks in Mary Poppins? Wesley Prep is so blessed to have her.
That music was definitely presto.
Here's Aaron Yowell as Trunchbull in RCT's Matilda. He's keeping kids learning at Wakeland High School. Oh, and of course, Laura, not long ago, he was seen in RCT's Mamma Mia with you. Recently seen as Cinderella in Into the Woods, RCT rep member Kirsten Simmons is keeping her kids moving to the music as a teacher at the Clarendon School. Keep it up, Kirsten! And finally, RCT rep member Catherine Williams, always keeping her bubbly spirit in her teaching at Stockard Middle School. Way to go, Catherine!
Ladies, wasn't that great?
Fantastic.
So great.
We love them. That's just a few of our teachers at RCT, and we're so grateful for all the work that teachers are doing. So thank you so much. We want to take this time to appreciate you. Now, Rachel, one of our favorite segments, has been checking in with you to see how things have been going. You have something new for us for Quarantine Confessionals?
Aren't I lovely? Ugh, maybe not. All right, dear friends, it's time for another episode of Quarantine Confessions. Come closer, but definitely today, not too close. Today, I want to tell you something that's very personal to me, but first, I want to start with a quote from one of my all-time favorite characters from one of my all-time favorite plays, Truvy from Steel Magnolias, who so eloquently said, "Time marches on, and sooner or later, you realize it's marching across your face." Well, friends, self-containment has made time march across my face all the quicker. And unfortunately, it's also marching across my eyes. Because this week, Mama forgot her first pair of reading glasses. I finally realized that maybe it wasn't just my shampoo bottles that were getting blurry. or the tiny print on things like music and the computer. So what do you think, dear friends? Is it kind of sassy Tina Fey, or just that lady behind you in line at TJ Maxx who's mad and returning her sheets because they lied that there wasn't a 400 count thread? I have to do that last part again. Can we splice that? I could do the old. That's how sad I am about glasses, people. So, what do you think? Is it sassy Tina Fey, or just that middle-aged lady behind you at TJ Maxx who's mad and returning her sheets because they lied about thread count? Tell me in the comments, and please be kind, because that, from my bathroom, is my quarantine confession.
Thanks, Rachel. And I think you look great. Welcome to the club.
Oh, thanks. I'm in good company.
And speaking of seeing things better, we have an expert on better things to see. Laura, what do you have for us for what you watching?
Welcome to What You Watchin'. This segment is dedicated to helping you find something to watch during this trying time. However, since this is my segment, I have decided to branch out a bit. Instead of just talking about things to watch on the TV or internet, I'm gonna broaden the scope a little bit. So, this part of the show will now just be called Whatcha. ... fill in the blank. For example, what you eating, what you doing, what you smelling. If you have any suggestions on a whatcha I could try, please comment below. So let's get started. Here are my top 3 whatchas of the week. Number 3, we're gonna kick it old school with a whatcha watchin'. This week, I am watching the comedy Schitt's Creek on Pop. Now this sign is to prove that I'm keeping it PG. The premise of the show is a wealthy family named the Rose family loses their fortune after being defrauded by a business manager, and they're forced to rebuild their lives in a town they own that's called Schitt's Creek. It is truly a fish out of water story. Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara are comedic geniuses, and the shit jokes are pretty endless. The founder of the town is named Horace Shit. Schitt's Creek has 6 seasons and is available for streaming on Netflix. Now, for my number 2 this week is Whatcha Wearin'. I know a lot of people are basically going from their day pajamas to their night pajamas, and girls, we're pretty much pulling it together pretty nicely for our webcast from the waist up. I challenge you both right now to show me what you're working with below the waist. Deidre, you're up first.
Oh, really? You're gonna spoil all my secrets. Well, I've got on my black yoga pants, but maybe my secret is, my orange Crocs. Well, now you know.
Who doesn't love a Croc? Perfect in all weather. Fantastic, Deidre, you look gorgeous. Miss Rachel, it's your turn. What you got going down there?
Laura, I'm proud to introduce you to my spring lightweight sweatpants from Amazon and dirty bare feet.
Okay, all is fair, and I'm gonna show you what I'm working with. Are you ready? All right. I'm rocking my pajama pants, all right? Saw that? And my fuzzy socks. Normally I have on what I call my moccasins, which are moccasins that rock. Thank you so much, ladies. All right, on to my number 1 of the week. This one is a what you doing. It's gonna be a little interactive. I'm going to cold call a friend and ask them on speakerphone, what you doing? I'm actually gonna call my husband. Here's hoping it works out. Let's see what he says. He's usually not busy. So we'll see what's going on.
Hello.
Hey, you're live here on RCT360 on the webcast, babe. So I want to know for my segment here, what you doing?
I'm just sitting here.
Seriously, just sitting there, huh? Not doing anything exciting.
No, just chilling.
Wow, I was really hoping that you were gonna come through and have something really exciting going on, but okay, well, I will talk to you when I get home in a few, okay?
Sorry to disappoint you.
I'll talk to you later.
Deuces.
I guess that one should have been number 2. Back to you, Deidre.
Thanks, Laura, and special thanks to your husband who makes me feel so much better about my orange Crocs. Now, Rachel, are you ready for some Broadway trivia with those dirty feet?
That's right, Deidre. It's time for another round of Broadway trivia. Now, last week, you guys weren't the most impressive people in the world. I mean, Laura really did well. Deidre, there was room for improvement. Let's all be honest. But I feel like this is the week you're going to redeem yourself. You've got your orange Crocs on and you're ready for action. So are you ready, ladies, for round 3 Broadway trivia? Here we go.
Yes.
First question. Let me put on my glasses.
You look hot.
Thank
So
you.
good.
The ladies who lunch. Not getting married today. Being alive. These are all songs from what classic Stephen Sondheim musical? Oh, who got it first?
Laura did.
I think it was Laura. Thank you for being honest, Deidre. Yes, ma'am.
Company.
That's right. Company. And not that anyone is asking, but perhaps my favorite line from a song from musical theater, delivered preferably as Elaine Stritch, is, does anyone still wear a hat? From Ladies Who Lunch, which I just enjoy greatly. Sorry, that was your bonus. That was your bonus. That was like what you won for getting the answer right.
Yes.
Question number 2. Deidre, I like your chances here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Christopher Jackson sang the part of Moana's dad, or Chef Tui, in Moana. What presidential role did he originate in the musical Hamilton? Laura again.
Here comes the General George Washington.
Very good indeed, Laura. You got it. Deidre, I know that was on the tip of your tongue because I know how well you know the musical Hamilton.
That's right, and I think I'm just gonna have to blame it on there. I think there's a delay right now on this.
There's a delay, all right. There's a delay.
Oh, don't get cocky. No one likes a cocky winner, Laura. Sorry.
That's true.
All right, everyone, are you ready for your final question?
Yes.
This more interactive. We got so many comments, people, hundreds, I would say, maybe thousands of, can we please hear more talking in a bad pirate/Irish voice? How can we get more of that in our lives? And so luckily, viewers, here you go. I am going to say the lyrics of a well-known Broadway song in a bad pirate voice. The first one to answer with the correct song title and show wins the grand prize. Are you ready, ladies?
Yes, ma'am.
I could stay home every night, hang around for Mr. Right, take cold showers every day. Laura.
There are worse things I could do from Greece.
It's worth it. It's worth it every time. Yes, Laura. 3 for 3 this week. Super proud of you. You win this mostly finished can of bottled sparkling water. So enjoy that. Enjoy that. It's right from my desk. All right.
I think I'm gonna get a different buzzer next time. I really do think that we're ringing, and it's hard to hear that, you know.
Sure.
I blame Zoom, Deidre. I blame Zoom. Next week is your week. But thanks, everybody. Tune in next time for another exciting episode of Broadway Trivia.
Thank you, Rachel, and congratulations again, Laura. Well, we want to take a moment again to recognize how hard our teachers are working. And Laura has a special guest for us. We're in the spotlight, someone that you'll be happy to see. If you've been to RCT shows recently, you've seen her in Into the Woods. So take it away, Laura.
Our In the Spotlight this week has been a rep company member for several years. She is a teacher at Valley Ranch Elementary. Please welcome to our show the fabulous Gayla Cockrell. Hey, Gayla.
Hey, girl. Hi.
So happy to have you with us today.
Oh, it's good to be here and see your face.
So the most important question first, how is your quarantine going? Are you getting through it, and how much wine are you drinking?
It's good. So wine, and then every night I stay up way too late because it's the only time that I can have any time by myself. Always with the children all day long.
Oh yeah.
It's a small house. Okay.
Exactly. So it's nice to have adult interaction, right?
It is, but also I'm on Zoom so much during the day with so many children and so many people. I just want no one. I want no one. I want my husband to leave me alone.
So you are a teacher as well as a mom of two small boys. And what is it like juggling working with them on their schooling and then actually doing your job of being a teacher at the exact same time?
It's I feel like you just got to do the best you can. At a certain time, I just shut the computer down and I don't get on it anymore after usually after 6-ish. And then I don't check my emails until the next morning. And especially because it's really hard to separate work from home right now because there is no separation.
It's all one thing. Exactly. You have graced the RCT stage many, many times over the years, but can you tell me about any funny experiences you've had at RCT?
If you want to witness the comedic genius of the RCT actors, don't sit in the audience. Come to the wings. You need to come to the wings during a performance because there is a whole other show going on in the wings.
Oh, yeah.
And it might be better than what's on stage. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of interpretive dance,
interpretive dance.
We are starting a new trend next week with our rep company, and we would love for you to be our guinea pig and hear from you first. So the question is, what is your favorite song lyric from a Broadway show and why?
I have to go to Sondheim for that because he is the lyrical genius of all time. And what I usually think of when somebody mentions good lyrics is The Baker's Wife in Into the Woods. I love when she sings towards the end of her song, oh, if life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one. But if life were made of moments, then you'd never know you had one. I just love that.
So true in life, especially right now.
Steve. So good, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
And then also from Rent, Seasons of Love, I just love the line, measure in love.
Oh, yeah.
And I have a bracelet with it engraved because I just love it so much. And I think that it's important for us to remember we get caught up so much in, our accomplishments and our achievements and, what have we done? But when it comes down to it and you take everything else away, like during this crazy time, what's left? It's the love that surrounds you and that you give to others and experience through all the hard times. So love that one.
Well, that's beautiful. We couldn't end it any better than that. Gayla, it was so great to talk with you and see you. We miss you here at RCT and we cannot wait to see you again soon. Good luck to everything you've got going on with boys and husband and Songland and wine and school. We love you and thanks for being with us today.
Good to see you.
Bye, love you.
Bye.
Thank you, Laura, and thank you, Gayla. We just love you so much, and we're so grateful that you measure things in love and for everything that you're doing for your kids while we are doing learning at home. Thank you so much. Well, this week in Hey, What's Happening, we're going to find out a little more of some things that are happening in our own neighborhood with some of the schools nearby. So let's go to Eddie, our man on the street.
Thanks, Deidre. I'm Eddie, and I'm your man on the street. And today I'm in front of Dover Elementary in Richardson, and I'm about to interview Jen Balch, the principal. And she's doing a lot of wonderful things you're about to see. So, welcome, Jen.
Hi, thanks for having me today.
So, tell us a little bit about your reading program, how that works, and how you're keeping the kids engaged.
One of the things that we noticed with our students was engagement, and continuing engagement is difficult. So part of that plan for us is an outreach to our families and parents via a Facebook Live page where we do a story time every day at 9 o'clock in the morning where we read a picture book to our students. And it is also a way for us to dedicate this book to our teachers as well, to honor all the hard work that they are doing. And then we follow it up for our older kids with a chapter book, and we read several chapters of a book each day, and then students get to comment and be part of the engagement of the story.
So another program that you're doing is you're providing meals to students. Can you tell us a little bit about how that's working?
Sure. Richardson Independent School District actually works with several different schools around here to provide meals 3 days a week, as well as they have done an outreach for multiple apartment complexes in the area where we provide meals Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 11:30 to 1:30, so that our students are able to get all the meals that they need, and even weekend meals on that Friday.
Is there anything that Repertory Company Theater or any supporters of Repertory Company Theater can do to help you guys with what you're trying to do here?
One of the big things is that we just need a lot more books. You know, as we go through, it's my personal library and just whatever resources, since libraries aren't open right now.
So now you've seen all the wonderful things they're doing here at Dover Elementary. Now you know how you can help. I'm Eddie, your man on the street. Back to you, Deidre.
Thank you, Eddie Herring, for that great report over at Dover Elementary. Remember, you who are watching can help by donating books, and you can drop them off right at Repertory Company Theater at 770 North Court Road in Richardson, Texas. We would love for you to help us there. Also want to remind you that the network of community ministries still needs help with donations for food and all the good work that they are doing in the community. Check them out again at thenetwork.org. Well, we've come to the end of our show, and it's been a great time, hasn't it, ladies, to be able to celebrate our teachers and just say thanks. I want to remind everyone watching, something great you can do is take a moment to send a word of thanks and gratitude to the teachers who are working at home, sometimes having to take care of their own kids while they're teaching others. But we're just so grateful for all of our teachers and principals and everyone who's helping our kids during this time. Well, now that we're wrapping up, Rachel, what would you like to tell us?
Well, I have a question for you. Are you ready to get away from it all? I know I am. How does a 2-night stay in a beautiful cabin in Broken Bow, Oklahoma sound?
Good.
Sounds good, right? Well, for a mere $25 donation to RCT Theater's Tomorrow campaign, you can be entered in a drawing to win a weekend stay at the Just Breathe cabin in Broken Bow. It's as part of our Tomorrow campaign to raise money to help us keep our doors open, to keep spreading community to you through theater while we are sitting and sheltering in place. So if you have it on your heart, please go to rcttheater.com. You can find out more about the Tomorrow campaign and specifically about our special Broken Bow cabin drawing. But be quick, because the drawing will take place perhaps live on our next show, ladies, next week, May 7th. So get your donations in now to get a chance to be part of the drawing.
And just as Rachel said, our next RCT360 is very possibly next Thursday, May the 7th. If the CDC gives us a little breathing room and allows us to be together, we will do that. If not, we will be back on Saturday, May the 9th after 5 o'clock. Back to you, Deidre.
Yes, we are so excited about next Saturday's episode 4 of RCT360. Don't forget to like and comment. Let us know what you want to see with Laura's What You Watching or What You Eating. Let us know questions we can ask. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know about a teacher in your life. And don't forget, you can drop off books at Repertory Company Theater at 770 North Coit Road in Richardson, Texas. We love you all. We're so grateful for our teachers. This is a great day to be together because I am.
You are.
We are
RCT.
Wait, I found something for you, Laura and Deidre. I have to share it with you. It's in this book. What a Wonderful Word. It is a collection of untranslatable words from around the world, and I found your word. Are you ready? So this word is called friolero. And and it means someone who is always cold.
Are you concerned about your bathroom right now, how it looks?
Oh, it looks terrible because I got ready in like 5 seconds.
I just want to point out that I'm always perfect backstage.
I know, the ridiculous.
Well behaved.
Damn it, no faces. Sorry.
I think that might have been directed at me.
I need to.
Okay, now.
Hold on.
We're 770 North Coit Road, right? 77. How do you say it? Do you say 770? Okay, 770.
You better believe it, baby. It's hot in here. Ooh, RCT is trying to save money, and there's no AC in this, and I'm dying.
Oh, girl.
Oh man, I haven't worn heels in a while.
Thank you, Laura, and special thanks to your husband who just made me feel way better about my orange crops. Oh, sorry.
All right, try it again in 5, 4.
Lord.
Did you say orange crotch?
I'm sure I did.
What'd you say? What was that?
Okay.
I didn't hear anyone. What are you talking about?
That's what I heard, and I'm glad you feel better about it, Deidre.
Yep.
I'm a good girl, I am.
I am sweaty, stinky white lady.
Hey, do some 80s trivia. I'll do good there. I'll do good.
We're going to do, next week will be trivia only about characters that Deidre has played in RCT shows.
Laura will still win.
I'm myself entertaining, but
Look in the mirror and be entertained.
I love me.
and then I had to take a shower.
And I stopped.